welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, today's video is going to be super chill, and we're just gonna have an open conversation and talk about some things. So, Tati Westbrook has been spotted for the first time in 10, 11, 12-ish months, which is a big thing because if you're following the drama that's been happening, and the ongoing drama, honestly, you know, that kind of started with Bye Sister, and it's kind of been, you know, like James, Tati, Shane, Jeffrey at the forefront for a while now. Tati took the approach of going into silence. And you can say, hey, Adam, you know, Shane Dawson also took the approach of going into silence. Which is true, but they did it both very differently. So, Tati Westbrook did that video, the Breaking Her Silence video, I think nearly 11 months ago. And after that, she has been radio silent. And that, to me, is a bit weird because, you know, she's involved in lawsuits. One of them was dropped where she was suing Without a Crystal Ball, a drama channel. That got dropped, and then she's also being sued. And I guess, like, she's being quiet because of the lawsuit, or she just doesn't like the internet anymore. But, you know, for Tati, it's interesting to me whenever a beauty guru can just decide to leave. Like, good for them if that's what, you know, they want to do. But for me, it's like, you know, that is your job. You know, it's like at a workplace, if a drama happens and you never walk foot back in that place again, that's basically what, you know, Tati has done. Shane Dawson did kind of that, except Shane has been doing updates on his social media every couple of weeks, you know, that kind of remind his audience that he's there so that they don't, like, fully lose hope in him. And that's the difference that we're seeing with Tati Westbrook fans and Shane Dawson fans. Tati Westbrook fans, at this stage, it's hard to find them because she's not really giving them anything. The only information that Tati Westbrook fans get about Tati Westbrook in 2021 is updates within the lawsuit. So if Tati Westbrook files something new, they can hear what she has put forward. That's it. So for a beauty guru, that's shocking. You know, you're really giving your fans nothing, just talking on a professional level. But with Shane is smart enough to realize that even though he's been gone from YouTube and not uploading on YouTube, he's still been doing Instagram stories, he has been seen in Ryland's videos, in Morgan's videos, his voice, his, you know, appearance, his jokes, his editing, whatever. He's been at the forefront of content in some shape or form since he left, so that his fans still have, you know, reminders of him and still have new content and new things to discuss in relation to him. So it's also like, you know, Shane wants to be on camera, Tati doesn't. So that's the difference between both of them. So with Shane, whenever we get a Shane update now, it's not that shocking. But now that we have a picture of Tati for the first time in a year since seeing her, it's really opened up a big conversation. And I've talked about this in a couple of videos now, but I'm trying to rationalize if a male creator did what Tati Westbrook did. Would they be forced into silence for an entire year? And then, you know, the silence from the Bye Sister, which was the previous year and the year before that. 2 years since Bye Sister. So 2 years now, Tati Westbrook's career has really been up in flames. And I've been vocal about the fact that I really don't care for any of these beauty gurus past, like, you know, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of any of these people in 2021. However, Tati Westbrook I really do have no problem with. I think as time goes on, I've kind of looked back on her content, I've reflected on her as a person, and I don't agree with the Bye Sister video. Looking back on it, there seems to have been a lot of truths in that video, but it wasn't her place to do that. And the Breaking Her Silence video, again, a very shady video, but I supported it in the moment, and I think I still do support it. You know, where she came forward about Shane and Jeffrey, you know, manipulating her into doing this video about James. Which is then, like, they manipulated you into doing a video about James, exposing James as what we're now seeing James Charles is, allegedly. So, who's in the right here? Who's in the wrong here? This is why this drama has continued for 2 years, because every single year there's a renewal of, oh wait, that's the baddie, that's the goodie, that's the baddie, no, that's the goodie. You know, there's a back and forth where people cannot really decide, myself included, if Tati Westbrook's in the right or she's in the wrong. However, it's great to see that she's doing well, she looks healthy, and she's happy. After I saw this picture of her, which I'm going to show you it now, I started looking into her channel. And she's really been really silent. And I don't understand how that's going to work when Tati Westbrook comes back to the online space. Because in the beauty world, you know, you're hot for a minute and you maintain that. You'll not always be at your hot peak. Which is why, you know, the creators like, let me Nikki Tutorials, who we all love. You know, Nikki Tutorials was very, very, very popular, and Nikki Tutorials just kind of, you know, like, is in the beauty world now and has a really big following, but it's never like, there's never a big story to do with Nikki Tutorials, like a big drama, whatever, that re-piques interest. It's just, you know, she's very unproblematic, she does a great job at her makeup, and she's always there. Bretman Rock is another example. You know, he's always posting stuff, he's always engaging with his audience, so with the same way of Nikki Tutorials, they just kind of are, you know, afloat in the beauty world. You know, they're very successful, great people, great creators, but there's never any real stories that pique them to be, like, at the forefront of media or whatever like that, the way James, Jeffree, and Tati would. So with Tati, it's interesting that, you know, she's not only not posting content, there's no tweets and no engagement with her audience whatsoever. She's still selling products. I don't know if she would be selling to many new customers. This is just me speculating because she's not really at the forefront promoting it anymore. It's just very weird to me. That's where I'm at with Tati Westbrook. So here is the picture of Tati, and then we're going to look a bit into her channel. So she looks great. She looks so great. So she posed alongside fans. So just to show you her first, she looks absolutely stunning. Like, she looks so good, so healthy, so radiant, and I'm happy for her. You know, she has been through a lot, regardless of what your opinion are of what she did. She's been through the worst of the worst, and my point initially was, if a male creator, say Jeffree Star, did the Bye Sister video, Jeffree Star would not have to leave the internet for a year. Jeffree Star would not be blacklisted, would not actually be forced off the internet. And this is going to prove that Jeffree really involved himself publicly in the Bye Sister. He made his own video, and look at Jeffree Star now. He's fine, he's selling, he's getting his money, he's getting views. And I think it all boils down to the fact that women on YouTube, especially, and I don't mean to harp on and on and on about this, but it's something I really do believe in and I'm really passionate about. I believe that women on YouTube have it a lot harder because there's so much pressure on them that is not on male creators, especially in the beauty world, which is interesting to me. Tati Westbrook did the Bye Sister video, blacklisted. If Jeffree Star did it, he would be fine. If James Charles did it about someone else, he would be fine too. Now, come on now. If Shane Dawson did it, Shane would be fine. You know what I mean? It's just, it's disgusting how, I hate whenever people talk about cancel culture, whatever like that, but let's just talk about, like, cancelling, like, someone for a certain action, even if it's temporary. It's harsher on women, and it's stronger on women, and it lasts on women. Whereas for men, it's like, you know, it can happen to them. The next week they can post again. David Dobrik is a great example of this. So, regardless of your opinions, I do have to stick up for her and say that she's been through a lot, and it's continued, in my opinion, because she's a woman. You may disagree. Okay, let's have that conversation. I'm literally not, like, pressuring you into believing what I believe. I just think that's what's happening here. Nonetheless, she looks beautiful, and the fact that she posed with a picture with fans is a really nice thing to me because she didn't need to do this, and she has not been seen, photographed, video, anything on social media for a while. So the fact that she took this picture with them, I mean, good on her, and they all look beautiful in this picture, but I'm just really happy to see that she's doing well. And again, she's in the midst of lawsuits right now. This isn't just about YouTube drama. She's literally being sued right now, and she's in the midst of that. It seems like since 2019, things have just been awful for Tati Westbrook. And so now, I'm looking through her channel, and it really has been so long. It'll be interesting whenever she comes back to YouTube to figure out, you know, will people still be as interested as what maybe they once were, you know, if they haven't got a new video from her in like a year. So the Break My Silence video was 10 months ago, then a year ago, a year ago, a year ago. All these videos, all her recent videos are from 1 year ago. That's like unheard of within the beauty space. Normally like that means they're never coming back. And it's like, can I see Tati Westbrook coming back to YouTube? Absolutely. I absolutely think Tati Westbrook would, especially now, with the way it is with James Charles, Tati would be so welcomed with open arms onto YouTube. And I get that maybe she wants to be quiet because she's in the lawsuits or whatever, but from a business point of view, if she came back now, it would be way better than her coming back last month with people loving James Charles, you know, where the narrative was not what it is now. It's interesting. That's where I'm at with it. I wish her the best. I'm glad that she's healthy. I just don't understand why she's still radio silent. a year on. And the weird thing is,
instead,
this video,
said he'd had my back.
This video, I literally...
Things further escalated at my birthday. Every time James Charles's back was turned, Jeffrey would tell me that James Charles was out of control.
I remember watching this video when it came out. When was it again? It was the 30th of June. Me and my mom watched it immediately as it dropped. Because if you remember, Tati Westbrook on Twitter was hinting at the fact she was going to speak out. And keep in mind, at this time, it was very anti-Shane, anti-Jeffrey. So people knew what it was going to be about. Then she started posting, this is a throwback if you know. Remember those like cryptic song lyrics about like, you know, spreading your wings and finally getting rid of toxic people? Again, people were like, this is Jeffrey and Shane. I literally made so many videos on just that. And then she posted this video, and it is a 40-minute long video, and it was really an expose on both of them, and still, it wasn't received well. But I just think that out of all three of them, I would have thought that Tati Westbrook would have had the best redemption arc, but it seems like Jeffree Star had that. You know, Jeffrey just didn't go away, so he continued posting. Sure, his views went down a lot, but he's, you know, still stable on YouTube. Shane, gone. Tati, gone. Again, I want to end this off by saying that maybe she doesn't even want to be on the internet anymore, and you know what? Good for her. Good for her. But we never had any closure, because that was the last video, and surely she doesn't want to end her YouTube journey, because she had a really good reputation and journey on YouTube. She doesn't want to end it on the Breaking Her Silence video. Maybe she'll come back after the lawsuits with, like, the, you know, the most amount of, you know, confidence ever, and I don't know, but it's great to see that she's looking healthy, and she's looking happy, and she's glowing. Weirdly, she's also toxic, but I have, you know, a soft spot in my heart for her because I do feel really bad for her. I think she's the best one, she's the best one out of all of the ones we talk about. And I really do have a soft spot where I feel bad for her. So I want to know what your opinion is on seeing Tati Westbrook for the first time in over a year. God, she's really doing like a Kylie Jenner. You know, whenever she was pregnant and she wasn't seen for like a year? I'm not saying that Tati Westbrook is pregnant. I'm just saying, remember when Kylie Jenner went like radio silent because she was pregnant? That's like literally, she's just gone. Anyway, I hope she's doing well. She looks well. And her and her husband are well. And we'll figure out what's happening with the lawsuit, even though that's quite hush-hush. It's just weird. It just feels very weird. But I want to know where you're at with it. So let me know. We'll talk about it below. I love you. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Stay happy. Have a gorgeous day. Drink some green tea. You might not like it, but you'll get used to it. Drink some water. Keep yourself well. You know what I mean? Go on a walk. Yeah. I went on a walk to see the sunrise yesterday, and it was beautiful. And I was like, damn, I'm so glad I did this, because I normally wouldn't do this, because new place, whatever. You should do it. Go on a walk. Listen to your music. Go on a walk, and, like, don't listen to music as well. It's beautiful. Make sure you bring water, though, because we're coming into the summer months. Do you prefer summer or winter? Where is this video going? Oh my god. Let me know if you prefer summer or winter. That's where I'm ending this on. Oh, last thing. I'm also on Christmas TikTok. Like, my entire For You page on TikTok is Christmas videos. I'm so annoying. Whenever it's summer, I'm like, I can't wait for Christmas and Halloween. And then whenever it's Halloween and Christmas, I'm like, I can't wait until summer. I'm just never, you know, satisfied. I think that's what I'm coming to. Anyway, bye.